Now, I can't be the only one thinking this is crazy. How can so many people be forgetting everyday items and characters and brands?
How is it possible that so many people could share the same false memory?
Who cares if people forget how to spell the cereal brand name of a cereal company?
Research shows that memories are not permanent, but fluid and subject to change, and they can be influenced by our expectations and associations with other memories.
How does our memory change? Or is everything around us changing and we just don't notice it?
Memories are notoriously unreliable. They are vulnerable to false narratives, suggestions, and a kind of groupthink mentality. If other like-minded people believe it to be true, then we also think it to be true.
This effect opens up multiple questions for the psychology community. How could something I thought I remembered so clearly and something I loved so much be wrong?
The simulation controls absolutely everything, including every thought and every possible memory that you could possibly have, because you yourself would be a simulation.
I ask you to pay close attention to the things around you. Pay even closer attention to the things that are close and dear to your heart. Because who knows? One day, they may not be how you remember them now.
There are few things stranger than the Mandela Effect. Questioning what one believes to be true, the strength of our memories, and even our very own reality. Logos of brands that are misremembered, like the recent JCPenney Mandela Effect. Which one do you remember? When it comes to logos, none are more confusing than the Fruit of the Loom logo. Most people recall the logo having a cornucopia behind the fruit. Even the creator believed this to be the logo they designed when someone had reached out to him, asking which logo was the one he had created. Yet no one has been able to find a Fruit of the Loom logo or clothing tag with the fruit and cornucopia. Now, logos may be easy to get mixed up in our memories, but what about a childhood snack? Many people remember the Little Debbie snack Cosmic Brownies having a vertical line down the middle of them, making it an easy task to separate the brownie into two pieces. You can even find pictures of people making the snack at home, trying to get them just as they remember. Even jewelry showing the line in the middle of the cosmic snack. But now you cannot find a cosmic brownie with the line in the middle. Instead, they come as one large rectangle brownie, leaving people baffled at what snack had the line they remembered so vividly. If these Mandela effects have captured your attention, then make yourself comfortable, because in this video we will be going over new Mandela effects that will make you question your very reality. Let us start with a few movie Mandela effects. Like the famous Matrix line, "What if I told you?" said by Morpheus to Neo in the first film. This line was never said in The Matrix, not in the scene where Neo chooses between the red or blue pill, and not in the scene where the picture for the meme originated, with the woman in the red dress.
Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
I was...
Look again.
Moonraker was a James Bond film released in 1979, starring one of the most memorable villains, Jaws. He had sharp metal teeth, and many remember him falling in love with Dolly, a woman who had braces. This is not how the scene in the movie actually looks. Now she is not wearing braces in the film, leaving the audience to question why these two people would be compatible, if not for them both having metal teeth. In the 80s sci-fi classic E.T., the alien is known for wanting to phone home so it could journey back to its home planet and family. Phone home was used in advertisements and marketing campaigns for the film, but E.T. never says this line in the movie. It is actually home phone.
E.T. home phone.
And the children say instead, phone home.
E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home.
E.T. phone home!
A new Mandela effect has to do with the headband worn by Daniel in the film Karate Kid. People recall his headband representing the Japanese art of the rising sun, the colors being orange or red. But now the color of the headband has changed to black and white. I personally remember the headband being black and white, but what do you remember? Many of us grew up watching Disney films, and most of us recall the mini intros featuring Tinkerbell. There are a lot of people that recall Tinkerbell coming out on screen to spell the word Disney, and then dotting the I with her wand. But no one has been able to find this exact intro.
Possible found residual memory of how we remember Tinkerbell dotting the I in the beginning of the Disney movies, except that this isn't quite exact. And it comes off kind of a really crappy video. This is his recreation. He's doing it in photo point her route around the castle. And she comes from the other side too, which is what I remember. She comes from pretty much about the right-hand side of the screen first. And then she stops there. He's saying she stops there. She dots the I, flies off that way. And then she hovers in the front of the screen.
People have recreated this scene they remember in hopes of finding others that share the memory of the missing Tinkerbell Disney intro. Another Disney Mandela effect, we can now look at the film Jungle Book. There is a scene where the bear Baloo dances with a grass skirt and coconut bra. Even in the parades at Disneyland and Disney World, Baloo is seen wearing this exact outfit. Baloo never wears the coconut bra while dancing in this scene. In fact, he never wears the coconut bra at all in the Jungle Book, making these parades all the more bizarre to the people experiencing this Mandela effect. This Mandela effect deals with the character Shaggy having a protruding Adam's apple on his long and skinny neck. Yet he has never had an Adam's apple, and not even in the older episodes of the series. Do you remember Shaggy having an Adam's apple?
But you know what the best part is? The boys get warm, gooey cookies. And as for me, well, I have more time to hang out with my guys.
Pillsbury is no doubt a well-known name, and their giggling mascot, Poppin' Fresh, or better known as the Pillsbury Doughboy, first appeared in 1965. But if I was to ask you what the color of his scarf is, would you say blue or white? Many people remember his scarf being the color white, and you would be right. Yet there are many people that remember his scarf being blue. You can even find an overwhelming amount of merchandise that has him with a blue scarf. Is this residual evidence of the parallel universe before the scarf changed to white? And if so, then why is there this 60s commercial showing him wearing the white scarf? And if the scarf is indeed white, then why do we have all this merchandise showing him wearing the blue scarf? What do you remember, blue or white?
Nothing's just loving like something from the oven.
This new Mandela effect has a lot of people scratching their heads because they remember Judge Judy banging her gavel while yelling at people in the courtroom. But then people discovered finding video of her using the gavel was difficult, if not impossible. Could it be true that Judge Judy never used her gavel?
I forged it. Hey. Listen, I don't like to use this thing. It's a recent innovation of mine because I can't keep people quiet.
I'm sorry.
Was I respectful to you, sir?
Yes.
I expect you to be respectful to me.
This clip from the second season helps us understand why we may have seen Judge Judy use her gavel, but also answer why the footage may be hard to find.
Listen, I don't like to use this thing. It's a recent innovation of mine because I can't keep people quiet. Testing my patience. Is there something wrong with you?
You may have heard of the Mona Lisa Mandela Effect, where people remember her being more stoic with her expression, but now she is starting to smile. There is also a Mandela Effect dealing with the netted veil on her head. People don't remember it being there. What do you remember? Leonardo da Vinci has another one of his art pieces surrounded in Mandela Effect controversy. The Last Supper has people asking, where's the cup? People believe there was a cup on the table and that it was golden or wooden. The cup was there to represent the Holy Grail, but now the painting shows a table with no cup. If you liked today's video, please show us by hitting the like button and let me know down below if any of these Mandela effects made you question your reality, and could we be living in a simulation?